Them man talk about drill, scoring points on the field.
And it's live, the boy Burner, you know.
Focus, boys, focus. I don't know what I was throwing up yet, but star man. All the way, flip. Boys, we can play some beautiful football on this. Boys, I want you to keep in your head. Remember, it's a cup game, so it could go to penalties. Let's not take it there. Can we end it in 9?
Right, go to the next angle, man.
Fuck off, mate.
Let's get one angle.
Bruv, you think I'm coming here to be cameraman? You think I give a damn? Hey, you come here and stand there and do it then. Then do it then.
Yeah, come on, gang shit.
Do it, bro.
Don't fucking pressure me.
Go on, do your balance thing, boy. Why fuck with it?
Don't be surprised. Yeah. This is our battlefield, boys.
Exactly. Hey, fuck off, man.
When the set pieces are being taken, everyone else piss off.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're slowing down the play, get in position and play.
Toby's our penalty taker. You don't know that. No one disagree with that. Everyone sorted?
Yeah. Head that remote.
Cool.
You think today's game's going to go?
Well, hopefully we'll win.
Adam?
We'll say 3-1 win to the Edmonton.
Ash?
4-1 win to Edmonton. 10-0. 10-0.
Bravo, boy.
Come on, boys.
What? Edmonton on 3. 1, 2, 3.
People deluded, it's your host for today, man. Welcome to AFC Edmonton versus London Academics. We're in cup action today, or it's not today, better yet, the game you're seeing. So let's see how it happened, man. As you lot know, we want to end the season with silverware. We've started off, I feel, in the game. Obviously, you can only see the highlights. I think we started off strongly. Lovely tackle from Solly there, our midfield general. We started off strongly. We just needed to kill the game, man, really, from the off. Like, I think on reflection of that game, you know, I think we could have been better in the final third. We could have been 4 or 5 up in the first 20. As you can see, lovely touch from Solly there. Presley sells that guy a dream. First touch lets him down. Big up Presley, man. One of the most consistent players for us. There's LP. You know, you've got Solly, midfield general. You're not going nowhere. That's one thing I love about our team. You can see the golfing class. And the only way we wouldn't get something out of this game is if we let ourselves down, which we did at several periods, but we weren't really threatened. As you can see, this sums up everything. That was probably their biggest threat. You know, we gifted them their goal. I did better yet, if we'll see that later, but you know, their left back was a decent techie player, as was their number 9. As you can see, they've tried to mount an attack and they struggled to get out of their own half because it wasn't before too long. They'd either misplace a pass or their pockets would be picked. As you can see, LP is over the throw-in right now. It's a good little throw-in from him. Good little hold-up playing use of the body by James. James done well there, very well, and he's a very good striker, old school sort of striker mixed with the new school blend. Can play off the night, can play off the centre half, play off the shoulder, can operate as a target man, works bloody hard, and has scored some important goals at this level for my team. You know, we've got a very good striker with him. Biagio didn't start this game, but big up Biagio as well. We've got some real gunmen in front of goal. Cliff Weezy as well, who scored a hat-trick last game. For those who don't know, obviously we show games in the past, so you'll see that in a few weeks. But this guy looked like Naby Keita and played like Naby Keita for their team. Sadly, you know, his pockets getting picked, and Presley's just doing them all. And how much of their shirts do they want? If they want Presley's shirts, ask, pour from them. You know, it was fouls galore. But either way, Presley and Solly, as you can see, dominating. Look at Solly play. Look at Arnold, my centre half. Good little knock there from Arnold. You know, doesn't get anywhere. Like I said, their left back was spot on, but it's the intention, it's the invention. As you can see, Toby bombing down the left hand flank right now. Good little ball from him in. Should have done a lot better with that, in my opinion. It's fallen to Solly. They done well actually there to pick his pocket, but again he's got the ball, and you know that's why he's my midfielder. He recycles it well. Sean's tried to knock it, but he keeps hold of possession. It's gone back to Presley. You know, eventually, you know, Presley still got it. Look at Presley. Lovely ball. Justin's touch let him down. LP's try the ball into the box. There you have it from James. James is grinding, unlucky. But you could feel a goal coming, people. You could feel it. That being said, there were problems far and beyond, you know. Good little play from their number 9 here, really. I think he does LP there. Doesn't amount to anything. Their number 9 and their left back was the most techie, and their number 8 was decent. I felt we were going to let this in. We need to improve from dead ball scenarios, and we done quite well there. As you can see, we're set up for a counter-attack. Lovely strength from Toby. See you later. See you later. You know, begging Toby to just play this down the flank for me. Delays and he delays and he delays. And that's the one bad thing he did, and I was livid with him. Either way, he's a very good player, man. One of the best in our team. As you can see, they can't get out their own half, and it's falling to Toby again. He finds Sean. You know, Sean's found his brother, you know, LP, Mr. Shoreditch. Uncle's put in a cross, and it's a good ball from Uncle. Toby's unlucky there. He can't grow any taller. He's tried all he can. And Mr. Shoreditch is in possession again. Gives it to Sully. Midfield general. You know, he keeps things ticking. Look, just quick little play. Justin, one of our wingers, always causing trouble for the opposition. Presley's recycled it well. It's a lovely dummy from me. And Toby just don't want me to get any highlights right now. What's that, Toby? There's DG. Oh, see ya. Oh, lovely clip. I'm a left back, right-footed left back. Like you can see, lovely little ball. Justin's touch let him down there. It's normally spot on. Unlucky. But we're having plenty of the ball. We're creating stuff. We probably need to play a bit better in the final third, but it is what it is. The miss-hit pass here has presented problems for us now. And like you can see, we're equal to everything though. We're getting men back behind the ball. As you can see, LP's back there. As you can see, never. That's never happening with me. It's cannoned off the other man. And then now it's LP's turn to sweep up. And it will fall to Sean. Sean hopefully gets over his injuries and whatnot. Here it is with Justin. Justin's been a solid addition. And you know, how many times have I said Solly's name? You know what he's on in the midfield. It's a good little ball there. Probably a bit overcooked, but the intention was there. North London's very own Virgil van Dijk in possession now. And it's a lovely ball from Van Dijk into the path. You know, Prince has done well to keep it alive. Here comes DG. You know my thing. 30 yards out. Bang! Ping! How many times am I going to hit the post? That's probably our best opportunity. But that tells you what we need to do. Bang it. There's nothing else. Here they've had an effort. As you can see, it was quite poor. Our keeper, George, who's been a solid addition. 10 times better than our previous keeper, you know. And here comes Toby. How much of Toby's shirt does this Donny want? I mean, come on, ref. He's pulling him, he's pulling him, he's pulling him. You know, what's the point playing the advantage if you're not going to give it? Poor from the referee. And he is a young man. Don't want to be ageist, but I think both teams... poor touch there from LP. But I think when both teams saw the referee, they knew what they were in for. They knew he would struggle to control it. They knew he wouldn't puff out his chest for the calls. As you can see, LP's touch let him down, but we're doing all right. We're in their half. You know, their backs are against the wall. They're struggling to get out their half. All they've got is a long ball. If they're not giving it to that left back, if that number 8 or whatever number he is doesn't pick it up, it's long balls forward. And their number 9 is very good with the 1 and 2 touch and holding it up, but we've got bodies behind. Like I said, the balls aren't working there. And the only reason we're going to lose this game or not score is because of us. Is that DG? It's a lovely clip ball from DG there, man. As you can see, man, do it either way, you know. It is what it is in that regards. As I said, this guy's got lovely hold-up play, and I'll take him at my team for that sort of stuff. That's never going past me, though. Come on, pattern that up. Give it to our Van Dijk, and we keep it moving. We keep it moving. Lovely there. Oh, you know DG loves it. Oh. Quick little switch off play. LP's touches let him down there. Uncle, man, he's probably hung over at that point. But it's minor though, because my centre half is there to sweep it up. Big AK, the founder of the club, Arnold. Good play from Sully there. As you can see, Toby's buzzing like a bumblebee. It's a lovely ball to Prince. Touch let him down and they clear. But we're pressuring them, people. As you can see, they're getting pressured. Aye, DG. I almost put my people in trouble there. I got a bit gas. I see Isaac do a skill and I got gas. Big up Van Dijk. Presley's done well there to sweep up. As you can see, me in possession here, just giving it to the more advanced players like Sully. Poor pass from Sully. He only does one of them a game. As you saw, every other pass was spot on, but we got away with it. Big up George. It's a big kick from George forward. You know, DG's done what he can. Gets it back to our men. You know, it's Presley now. Here it is with Isaac. And like I said, I like our team. Everybody wants the ball. Everybody's showing for it. Everybody is comfortable in possession. And they can't get out of their half. Like you see, LP retrieves it. Justin's there to be a nuisance. You know, Justin and LP, good combination play. decent ball from LP, a bit more base needed, and it's falling to Toby here. I thought Toby was taken out there, and it's falling to James. James is taking the effort, it's hit the bar. Are we ever going to score? Justin's popped up with his left, swang his left at it, it's 1-0, and we deserve that. We deserve that on the balance of play. We've played well, and what we need to do now, people, is build on that. It's only 1-0, and we continue to pressure and pressure and pressure, and they couldn't really get out their own half. As you see, they've had a throw in and they've messed it up, and it's fallen to Toby. Toby swiped at it. Prince has also swiped at it, and it hasn't led to a goal. Look, we're fighting to keep it alive. Look, their backs against the wall, people. This is Arsenal versus Chelsea when Didier Drogba and them man there were at the club, and they were just holding on. Presley in possession now, tries a forward pass. And I thought that was a foul. I thought, what's going on there, ref? The refs really struggled to really assert any dominance, really to put his authority on the game and really just show some manhood, really and truly, if I'm honest with you. But it is what it is. Either way, we're still dominating. As you can see, Solly once again, not for the first time in possession. Isaac recycles. Presley's always surveilling and always about to present an option. And he's passed it to Prince. I think Prince has done quite poor there, to be fair with you, and it's cut out. I think Prince had more time, didn't have to go back home, he wasn't aware. You can see me crying for the ball there, it's not coming though, and they have a chance to mount a counter attack, but like you can see, there's not much about them. Look, whenever they try it, it's tired. LP equal to it. It's mad tired. Like you can see, look people, they ain't got nothing about them in this first half. But here we are, once again Solly's here to build out from the back. And he's played a 1-2 with Presley, who's giving it to Isaac. Isaac's distributed giving me the ball better yet. I've tried to pass forward to Prince. Prince, that centre half's done quite well. Prince has pushed him. This guy just spent large periods of the game on the floor. For a centre half, I've never met someone softer, but it is what it is. I don't think he's been watching too much professional ball. Cool as you like from Arnold there. Hey, don't know where that guy's sliding. Bare grass stains on your shorts. Cool as you like. Presley not for the first time in possession today. It's a good little knock, unfortunate, but the idea was there. But you see what I'm saying, people, we just need to build on this 1-0 victory. This 1-0 lead, apologies. I wish it was a 1-0 victory, I wouldn't have conceded a pen. Build on this, score more goals, put this game to bed and have more fun. Big up the firm. As you can see, the firm loud as ever, supporting as ever. They come and support every week, home and away. Big up everyone, man. Big up everybody. So rare start for Quinn. You're hoping Quinn can do something to cement his place in the team on a more regular basis. Big up Quinn though, man. Clean high again. Look, as you can see, they're just about surviving. They're just about surviving and clearing it. And again, it's fallen to us, people. Prince has taken a shot. Typical Prince fashion. It's cannoned off both posts. He does that every week, and he's very unfortunate. But again, we're having opportunities. Can we just have a bit more? Can we just score? I've hit the post. Prince has hit the post. James has hit the post, Poor touch there from Arnold, but he regains it, My centre half, not troubled today at all, Bossed it, mopped up when mopped up, remain concentrated, remain cool as you like. Cool as a cucumber. If only you lot could see him on the night out. And here we go, we're mounting attacks, people, It looks like a foul here is being given. And it is what it is. We've got their number, people. We've got their number. Isaac's over this set piece. He doesn't take many because Arnold seems to want to take them all. But Isaac says, I've got this. I've got this. North London's Van Dijk has said, I've got this. And I believe him, I actually remember this ball very vividly. It was a good knock into the box. And I didn't feel anybody was challenging enough. And I think, well, you'll see exactly in a few seconds exactly what I was on about not enough challenging on the ball. Like you can see, it's a lovely knock, and nobody apart from James, who was really on their bike, everybody was watching that sort of thing. You get a touch on that, you make the keeper foul, it's a penalty, or you might be able to go around him. But it is what it is in that regards. It's 1-0 to AFC Edmonton. Can we just get a bit more? And here you see the left back, if he doesn't want to go forward, there isn't much to it. He had a good little battle with LP. He's done very well here to hold up the play, and if I was him, where the hell is his teammates? There is one, done very well. And they just don't cherish the ball. It's a good little run. I don't know if this guy thinks he's Diaby or Vieira, but it's a poor pass, and we're about to mop that up. As you can see, it's ours now. Well, you can't see, people. We're a Sunday League team. We ain't got the best cameras in the world or the best camera angles, but soon we will. The ball's clearly gone out for a throw-in. The opposition team throw-in. And let's see how we deal with this, people. It's a little lovely chipped pass from Isaac into me. I've done well to hold it up. I've got it back now. What's going to go down there? DG, lovely ball forward to Prince. I thought that was a foul personally, but it is what it is. And now the keeper's gone. I've gone to take out the keeper. I can't lie to you. I've gone for the ball, people. And if the ref's 30, we've got an open goal to aim for. It doesn't happen. The keeper's... I'm within my rights to go for the ball, people. I haven't fouled the keeper. He's been a hero. You know, I know keepers are protected, but, you know, I'm going to leave something on you.
Matt, one voice.
All right, boys. So I think so far the first half has been a good game. I think fullbacks you've done very well. I've seen you pushing forward. It's been creating from the wings, everything. We need to create more chances. We need runners in behind. Justin, I want you to attack the line. Don't come short for the ball, because we've got enough people that want to play on the ball and do nice little short passes, but we need guys running in behind trying to score goals. James, I like what you're doing. You're dropping deep, and you're holding up the player, doing it towards your midfielders and everything. But we're not actually making that many chances. But I feel like we are playing well. It is going well. Midfield, especially in the centre midfield, we need to keep it more tight and compact. Because there was times in the game where after we scored, there was a good 10-15 minutes where we literally just losing in the midfield. There was only Sully at the back. There was no shape, nothing whatsoever. We need more guys running towards the goal, away from the ball. Not everyone coming towards the ball, because then there's no space. Guys who have the ball, midfielders, can you put them through? Can you distribute it? Let's look forward. Let's try and actually score. We don't want to be doing this tiki-taka around the box or whatever. None of that, man. Let's go direct. We're doing well. I know you guys, it's only 1-0 and you think, oh, they're rubbish, whatever. But you are doing well, and the goals will come.
How many times have we hit the post or the crossbar?
It's good.
4 times.
It's good.
Every time we've taken a shot, it's people running ahead and then making them gaps, and we're shooting.
See the runs, just hit it.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Anyone.
Making so much runs, and we just get out of our feet and get 2 touches.
One last thing, can we use our fullbacks more?
Yeah.
Because that's where we're getting the joy from. Honestly, on Courtney's side, it's a 2-on-1 situation.
I'm echoing that point again. LP and Courtney are making a run. You need to see it.
Every time.
We've learned this in training. We play triangular passes. Do it early. Let them get the cross in, and you bang it in. Yeah. Trust your players, and it's all about consistency. Second half. Yeah. First half was great.
Let's go. 1 team. Edmonton on 3. Edmonton on 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's a good little knock there into the path of James. James has done well, so has the centre half, to be fair, to slow him down. That was a good little battle, credit where due to both players. Presley's regained possession now. I felt he was fouled. The ref has said played on. Quinn, I don't know what Quinn is doing in that regard, but we finally got the foul. And like I said, we're dominating. And as you can see, it's now the second half, people. It's 1-0. Simply put, at halftime, we know we need to do better. It's a cup game. Anything can happen. You've seen me win a header there. Don't know how I beat him for the header. I thought this was going to be a goal. Superb tackle from there, man, to be fair with you on Quinn. And that's what I mean. Quinn didn't look like he ever wanted to shoot there. It's another effort from Prince. Tame effort into the keeper's hands. And we've got to do a bit better. We've got to, first and foremost, players on the field in their starts have got to want the ball. Second of all, we've got to be a bit more clinical in possession. We're making it harder to be. Admittedly, we're slipping into old habits, myself included. You know, stuff like that. You know me, Jose Mourinho thing, kicking the ball away. Don't want them to take early throw-ins. Let's get our positioning and all of those sort of things spot on. Forget helping the other team. There's no friends on this football field. Can be friends after the game. F them for this game. This guy came off the bench, number 10, and he presented a lot of problems. Not to me, but in general. I fouled him for the penalty, but he made something happen. He had a long throw in him. He was demanding more of his teammates. My sort of football, I like him a lot. It's a good little knock from Presley there. I mean, from Solly, apologies. But again, like you saw of my reaction there, probably not to the players that are going to do the passes justice. Not going to do the passes justice at all, really and truly. It is what it is. But this team's growing in confidence in the second half, as they should. It's only 1-0. You've only got one life to live. Prince has done very well to pick big boys' pockets there. And again, decision making has to be better from Prince there. Presley's tried to hold it up, but they've got rid. And they can go on the counter attack. We've made a smart foul here either way, and now they can go. And again, we're starting to creep into old habits. Our touches are very baggy, myself included. We're playing quite blinkered. We're not getting our heads up. People are not making the runs. We're starting to snoop down to their level. And I think LP's done quite well here in the build-up, you know. You can see LP just came into shot. Him and Justin have done very well to double up on this guy. The left back hasn't got much to him other than that, really, but he is a good player. And someone done very well there, I can't see because of the camera angle, to get a little knock on that. And I think this is the fatal incident. People, I thought he was about to bang it there. and I've tried to get something in the front. He's protected the ball well. It is a stonewall penalty. I can't cap. You know, shouldn't be sliding in the box. But I thought he was going to do what I would have done, lace my left foot around that, and it is what it is. You know, it is a convincing penalty. It does go in. Sorry for the spoiler alert, but you know, I can't sit here and watch. As I said, I shouldn't have dived in. But honestly, people, I thought he was wrapping his left foot around that and he was putting it top bins. So I had to throw myself at it. If you look at the build-up, though, I don't know where our midfield is. Me and Isaac are following a lot of runners. They've pulled it home. As you can see, I hope the editors you can see the elite mentality from me. As you can see, I said, I'm hard body. I take that mistake, boys. It's my fault. We go again. That's the signs of a great captain. If I'm them, I'm full of confidence. It's 1-1. You've got yourselves back in the game. It's going straight to penalties. It's a cup game. You've got one life to live. This guy has a long throw, as I've said, and he demonstrates it yet again. And we're starting to make it harder than it needs to be. As you can see, we're playing silly passes, and you know, we're starting to get a bit nervous. Keeper's done very well to get a knock. Fantastic tackle from Arnold. Look what it means to him. You know, he thinks he's on Sky Sports, but credit where due. It was a bit of a poor save from George. It was poor in the build-up, but Arnold done very well to mop that up, people. Shout out Toby in the shot as well, man. Very bipolar winger, but he's our winger and he's a quality winger and he scores a lot of goals. Very good player. So they've gone for it again and it's presented issues. Lovely little knock on that from George. He's trying to keep it alive. You know, we've just about dealt with it, people. And James has done very well there to present an option, and it's a good little knock from James. They said this is offside, people. How can you be offside if you start the run in your own half? This was ridiculous. This was ridiculous, people. Absolute joke. And you can see what it means to the fans. You know, I don't know who that fan is. I've never seen him before, but you know, big up you for supporting AFC Edmonton. But come off the field, please, mate, fella. Come on, fella. But we've still got possession. Justin in possession now. Unlucky James, unlucky from James there. But it is what it is, man. We're doing quite well in this regard. We're presenting problems. We're being a nuisance, really and truly. And here we are again, people. Isaac to Presley. You know, we're doing well, people. We're doing well. It's 1-1. You know, I'm beginning in my head mentally to think about penalties. I can't even cap to you lot, but it is where it is in that regards. Here we are again with LP to Quinn to DG. That's a poor touch from me. Jeez, I apologize, guys. As like I said, mentally I was gone for about 10 minutes after that penalty. I heard one of the players, one of the fans then go, "Rah, DG," because they don't expect poor touches from me. As you can see, I patterned it up this time, and it's a good little knock. But I was really fighting against it. I had to fight to get myself mentally prepared again. Very good touches and knocks from Toby, as you can see. Very cute player on possession. Very cute touches and whatnot. Here we go with LP. LP's done an uncle cross forward. Again, they're defending in numbers. It's some last-ditch defending. DG swiped at it, just tried to get something off it. Didn't bang, you know. And our keeper's going to mop that up, man. Once again, George has been a vital sign. In fact, it's a good little block there. Some of the sections I never saw. Some of these clips I didn't remember in the game, people. It's a bit mad. Funny thing about football, some of these clips I have no recollection of, but it is what it is, people. Good little knock from Toby to Ramel there. Ramel didn't really want it, and plus he's offside there. The criticism of Ramel, he can be a bit casual in possession, but he's a decent player. He's not been in the best of form. That's probably why he hasn't started, but he is a dangerous player. You know, Ramel's probably lost a yard of pace, but it is what it is. But either way, you know, it's a free kick to London Academics. They keep it moving. You know, it is what it is in that regards. DG in possession again. I've tried a cute little pass. It somehow got forward to Toby. You know, Toby beat him. Toby square it. He shot. Greedy. That's them bandos. What done is there. Want all the pesos. Unlucky from Presley there. Just blasted it over. And again, we're making it tougher than it has to be. We're starting to concede a lot of unnecessary fouls, as seen here. I can't remember who gave away the free kick. This fun fact, the guy with the knee brace about to take this set piece, people, is their manager. He actually came on. Very cool brother, to be fair with you. He was there for the bants. I love playing teams like this, people, because they know how to play football. It's, you know, ingracious. They're gracious whether they win, lose or draw. So it was a pleasure to play against them. But we need to score, people. We need to score. Right now it's just throwing galore. Like you can see, it's a throw in here from me. Our team hasn't done enough there, and I just wanted to leave something on him. Really, there's a bit of aggression. I wanted to win the ball. It's a little DG slide tackle. You know me, never gonna stop sliding, whether I concede pens or not. It's who I am. It's what made me. Arnold's let it run there uncharacteristically, and George has put his foot through it, and somehow we're going to need to score. I felt this was quite poor from Ramel. I mean, what is that really? And Quinn, what is that? I mean, what is that? Seriously, what is that? It's a cup game. What is that? Get your head on it, trap the ball and actually do something. And that's very poor, and that's probably why both players don't start too tough. But either way, you know, we've mocked it up. George again tries a long kick, and sometimes one criticism would be to stop kicking it long because the wind is against us, but it's worked this time, you know. It's good play there from Toby. It's a lovely good ball into Ramel, and again, didn't ever look like he was going to do anything with it really, and the keeper's done quite well there. But here we have it. Eventually the throw-in comes in, I believe, and this was a good chance. You know, Quinn, come on, you've got to wrap your foot around that. You know, that's a weak effort. You're right next to the goal. That should be 2-1 there. So weak effort for the goalie, and the goalie probably can't believe his luck. This is what I mean about, and it's not a criticism. We've got, people have to take chances, not only metaphorically but physically. And that guy's breezed past Ramel. Ramel's conceded the foul. You know, it is what it is. It slows the game down there. But yeah, man, as expected, London Academics are starting to say, you know, F these, man, it's a game of football, you know, well, let's go and have a goal, let's have a goal. And they had there was some heart in mouth moments, as I said, from them people. They were doing quite well in that regards. You can't see in shot, but I've done a Cruyff turn, sent the guy and given it back to Isaac. Isaac's got rid, my Van Dijk. People, does that touch Biagio's foot? Biagio should be controlling that, but it doesn't touch his foot. And if this somehow ended up being a goal, the ref might not make it out of Wetlands alive. But either way, it's falling to them man there, and we've just about got something. Who do you see, people? Is it a bird? Is it playing? It's DG. Important tackle there from the guy, the Capitano, you know. We're getting into the dying embers of the game though, people, and I'm starting to believe it's going to penalties. I'm starting to question, are we going to get this goal? But it's a good kick again. But the one thing, people are letting George down. Good little ref. How's that for? Come on. From me, come on. Go, Jim. Probably is a foul, but come on. Bit of frustration there. Ref, don't talk to me. But they've tried a ball forward, you know. It's a decent knock, to be fair with you. It's a little decent knock, a bit of handbags, you know, a bit of hands there. On another day, that might even be a pen, but it is what it is. But either way, it's a DG throwing right now, people. You know the thing. Shout out to Brad Boogie in the background with a juice. I think he's gone shop and come back, man. Part of the firm right now. Injured at the moment, soon fresh home to the team. But I'm asking the ref, well, go on, how fat do you want me to go, man? This is probably a foul throw for me. Look, this is what I'm talking about. The ref is very easy to exploit. I thought, F it, let me try a goal. Solly's in possession here, and he's just gone back home. Sometimes that's all you got to do. You know, George has got it out of his feet, and he's elected to pass it to Isaac. He kind of put Isaac in trouble there, and you know, it could have been long here. It's been long, but Isaac's done well there. Isaac's done well. It goes out for a corner, rightly so. But again, this is what I mean. We're creeping into old habits. We're making things harder for ourselves, and you know, we're probably going to make a mistake or attempt. You know, here we go. Bit of gamesmanship there from Isaac. My Van Dijk, love that. Set piece delivered. Comes to nothing ultimately. Ultimately amounts to nothing. And here we go, people. Is that a counter attack? The ball's gone forward, and I think it's gone out for a throw. Is this the counter attack? Bearing in mind, people, it's the dying embers of the game at this moment in time. Falling to Toby. Biagio's done well to make himself a nuisance. Giving it back to Toby. He's done quite well. What's Toby going to do with it? Toby's elected to pass it to James. James can now go through. You know, James has been met by the goalkeeper. You know, I believe it's gone out for a throw-in at this moment, or it still might be in play. No, it's still out in play. I pass it to James. DG, who's conceded a penalty, strikes. Goal! Goal, goal, goal! Goal, 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 goal! DG, goal! Like you can see, people, elite mentality. Made a mistake, went and patterned it up. Look at the scenes. The camera lady's going a bit mad. She can't see fully all the scenes. But as you can hear, mistake where, bro? Mistake where? Get back, gang. Great player. I don't know what fan that is, but big up him anyways. He needs to come off the field. But like you can see, I make a mistake, I get it back. Quinn, you didn't score. Why is your shirt off, big man? Put that on. Put that on. Probably the most you remember from him. And now is the goal scorer. Mistake where, bro? Mistake where? Big up Toby in that. Big up James. And big up Biagio. Because as you see, them man there worked very hard. Big up the goal scorer as well. It don't matter how they're going. And now it's just a case of playing out the dying embers of the game, people. You know, it's literally a few seconds and minutes left, people. Literally, you know, it's just about managing the game, just about managing it. And there you have it, people. We've won 2-1. You know, AFC Edmonton 2, London Academics 1. We march through to the next stages of the thingy, people, of the cup. It is what it is. And like you can see me ecstatic right now. Mistake patterned up. You know what it means to me. The gaffer, you know what I'm on. Serious captain, you know my thing. Mistake where, get back gang, you know my thing. We go marching on. See you all next week, people. But that's what you see. Once again, AFC Edmonton 2, London Academics 1. You know, congratulations to my boys. Commiserations to London Academics. They fought hard. You know, they played the game fairly. It is what it is. This is what football's about. On another day, it could have been elsewhere. Big up the supporters as well. But for now, we won this game. We're out. Look at the spuds. You know my thing. You know. Look. Smiling. You don't see DG smile, but we're out, people. We're out.
Alright, boys. I don't even know what to say about that second half, man. That was like crazy, man. Honestly, I feel like the way we played wasn't as great in the first half. In the first half, we made a lot of chances. The second half, we kind of fell off a little bit. But you guys pulled through. Like, you lot put your hearts out on the line. I can name every single one of you lot that was playing on the pitch, tried their 100% best. And that's all we asked for as a team. We were 1-0 up, went down to 1-1, and we came back and won 2-1. All because of your hearts, guys. Spirit, boys. Spirit. You had faith in yourself, you had faith in your teammates, and what else? But yeah, man, this is what it's all about, bro. It's about listening to the instructions. Guys, Toby, in the second half, you were outstanding, man. Literally put everything on the line. It was coming in, coming tight. Arnold at the back, so demanding, clearing everything. Headers, everything. I know you got gas when you started shooting. Cameras are under. Right now, big shout out to the keeper though. GG as well, Liam as well. Coming forward every time. This is a part of the game, it's how you react to them. Energy was there.
Well done, mate. Well done. You're here by yourself sometimes.
Nah, him and Press, fam. That was a good
From the trenches.
I controlled the midfield.
You're big, you know. Them tactics are big.
Yeah, your tactics are big.
No, you're panicking. We had to let the game run out a little bit to make a few changes. Like Prince as well, you did great. James.
Aye.
Trenches.
My man of the match. Man of the match.
Yeah, the loads of work on there. Like 3 times in the game where I was like, I think James is tight, let me take him off. No, just kept running. Just kept to James. James is my man of the match today.
Boys, round of applause to yourselves.
Hold on, boys. Yeah, hold on.
Also, another round of applause to the fans themselves. We got to give it to that team because they battled us. Even when it was 1-0, they were still testing us. And I was even telling our defence, we concede one, it's game on.
Yeah, facts.
And that's what happened. But we turn it up. That's what we need to keep doing each week, boys. Winning feels good, don't it? It feels fucking good. Right, now we're in the second round of the London Cup. Hey! Boys, everyone put their heart on the floor today. Wait, before we end, initiation song. Nah, bro, initiation song.
We're still waiting.
You actually sick? Still waiting. Underneath you are.
When does he drop?
Tequila.
Wow! Wow!
I know, what's that song? I love you, baby. That song, what's that song? My song is